Hi guys, so today we're going to take a look at this TRX4 Sport. It's a new addition to the collection a few weeks ago, and we're going to go ahead and change the servo horn. The stock plastic one doesn't last for long, it's not very good quality, and every TRX needs to be changed. Let's get right into it. So we'll be needing the servo horn, some basic tools. The servo horn is located here, and we're going to need to access it from the button to replace it. First, we're going to go ahead and take a 2mm Allen key and remove the screw that retains the shock and the link to the axle housing. You don't have to take off the wheel, it's accessible from inside the rim. As you can see, it comes right off, and with that we can access the servo horn much easier. First, we have to remove the steering rod for the screw here, then we'll take it off from the servo horn. So as you can see, the steering linkage comes right off. Now next is the servo horn itself. So once the servo horn is finally out, we have to plug in a battery, so we center the actual servo, so we put the new one aligned already. So you want to make sure that it's the best way possible for it to be aligned, so you don't have to use a lot of trim. I'm happy with this, and we can fine-tune from the transmitter further on. Now we just have to use the old screw that came with the original horn and screw it back in with it. I'm going to use a tad of blue thread lock before, so we don't have accidents on the trail. So as you can see, it's in. The specific servo horn requires two 1.5mm screws to be tightened from the sides, so we're going to go ahead and do those. You would want to switch off the car so we can rotate the servo to reach those screws. So once the servo horn is secure in place, we just have to connect the steering linkage back to it with the screw we have just unscrewed from. This time, because we're not screwing into plastic but into aluminium, we need to use a bit of thread lock again. So with the steering fully functional again, we just have to put the long screw we took off at the very beginning. One very important thing is to align these dry shafts, because if you don't, it will result into excessive wobbling. We don't want that. There are two small notches here, we just have to align those. So as you can see, there are two notches, one here, one there. We just have to make sure that when we tighten these together, they align perfectly. So with those aligned, we just have to put the shock absorber and link back in place. This linkage goes into the titanium here and the shock absorber from the side. So one thing to keep an eye out for is these pivot balls. One side has a flat lip, it focuses. One side has a flat lip, and the other one is slightly smaller. So this side is the side we're going to put the screw in from. The other side, the flat one, has to press with the plastic. So now that everything's back in place and secure, we're going to go ahead and switch this on and see if it needs some trimming. So it looks like we've got to trim it slightly to the left. The TRX4 Sport comes equipped with the TQ 2-channel radio, not unlike the Defender and Blazer type of TRXs. They come with TQI 4-channel. This comes with only 2 channels, so there's practically only one knob. We could adjust that and fine tune from there. And that's basically it. Everything works just fine. Here's a closer look of what we've just installed. This is a very practical upgrade and necessary as well, because within the first few runs the stock one will fail 99% of the time. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this video. Subscribe so you won't miss our next one, which we will be going through how to set the endpoints from this transmitter, so when you are driving at full left or right steering, it won't skip near the portals. It's very annoying noise, and we'll be solving that issue. Thank you for watching.